Hello everyone, Rurikhan here once again with another episode of New Game Plus, and today we're going to be going over a title that had quite a bit of a buzz going for it in this year's 2012, just in case anyone's watching this in 2013 or for some reason. But in a game that had some relative impact in this year's E3, which was Watch Dogs. And Watch Dogs is a title that I don't think anyone was expecting to see, really. I mean, it was just something that was so out of left field. Like, you guys already know my feelings if you watch the latest Cons Gamecast. You already know my feelings towards the press conferences and how I felt that pretty much Ubisoft took the cake. And I'm sorry for the background noise right now, but I can't go outside and bitch slap a train. Otherwise I would. But anyways, this particular part of the video is not that exciting anyways. They're just kind of setting the scene for your main character. I don't really remember his name, but basically this right here is gameplay footage, and despite YouTube's processing will probably destroy the video quality, trust me when I tell you that these graphics look amazing. Now this was according to what was said during the press conference, this was filmed in a PC. So obviously this is supposed to be a cross-platform title, and if it's not, Ubisoft deserves to be bitch slapped across the face, because like I said previously, I believe that everyone should have access to every single game. So this game needs to come out on 360, PS3, or new generation consoles, whatever the hell you want to call it, and on the PC as well. I expect to see this everywhere because they're presenting it on the PC, so be fair and put it on the PC as well. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, as you guys can see, your character is pretty much looking for this guy called Joseph DeMarco. He's pretty much his target, and your character wants him dead. Now, if you see that little radial menu there, it really shows me that there's a lot of influencing here from Assassin's Creed. I mean, this is Ubisoft after all. And as you can see here, your character is basically using a cell phone to jam communications all around him, which will distract the bouncer to the club or art gallery or whatever this thing is, and allows you to go inside. Now, this tells you that there's going to probably be a lot of ways to kind of approach situations in this game. Like, he used the hacking thing to get in. I assume that you could also just beat the living snot out of the bouncer, or you could maybe convince someone to go inside with you because you have this device. I mean, I'm not sure if we should call it a cell phone. It looks more like a really powerful device that can pretty much hack into anything. As you can see there, it just shows hack all over the place as you're going through this art gallery. And I think it's a really cool style because even though I'm a big action junkie, you guys already know me, I'm all about that hack and slash, cutting throats, slashing heads, that's me. And I also think that it's nice sometimes where games give you this more relaxed approach. And I have to say that in the direction of the UI, the user interface, I notice a lot of influences from Assassin's Creed. So, I mean, it's just Ubisoft, I guess, but there's so much influence from Assassin's Creed throughout this thing. Now here we have a little bit of a story moment where you apparently meet up with an old friend. I mean, I don't know the background story for whatever mission you're doing, but this is supposed to be a friend of your character, and you're kind of discussing what your character is doing there. And apparently not only your character is after this Joseph DeMarco guy, but this Joseph DeMarco guy is also aware that your character is after him. So basically your character goes inside this art gallery to kind of use himself as bait to draw out the DeMarco guy, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. So your buddy basically gives you a pistol, which is pretty sweet. I mean, I suppose you could just have a pistol on you anyways, but whatever. And now they're kind of discussing his strategy, and it looks like someone from this Joseph DeMarco guy noticed your character and is warning DeMarco that you're at his at his art gallery. Sorry, heart and art is just like this Portuguese thing. So now you're supposed to identify DeMarco's associate, and you can apparently use whatever device he has on that looks like a cell phone. As a matter of fact, looks like a damn transparent iPhone because of all the apps in the middle, but whatever. Using your device, you can pretty much check out everyone's identity. I assume that he's hacking into that whole city operating system that they've mentioned in the press conference. If you guys don't know what that is, don't worry about it right now. And as you can see, he can listen in on the conversation that the associate is having with Joseph DeMarco. And she's basically telling DeMarco, oh, the guy's here, whatever, the guy that, whatever, Guy Pearce or whatever he's called. I don't remember his name.
We'll be there in a minute.
And Joseph DeMarco is basically saying that he's going to be at the gallery in a minute. So you basically draw out your target, you drawn out your target at this point, and she called security on you as well, so security is coming to stop you, and you basically got to get out of the art gallery so that you can locate DeMarco's car and kick his ass. And I like this thing over here where it says violence probability. It's basically your device kind of analyzing the person's predisposition to violence, I guess. And it's kind of cool how he just picked up an extendable baton and beat the living snot out of that guy. So there's melee combat, there's also shooting, as you guys will see in a couple of moments. And as you can see right now, you're just sitting outside waiting for your target's car to arrive. And now you will see him actually pull out the device. And when he pulls out the device again, he's going to have several options of stuff that he can do. He can control the train that's on top of the screen that you see there. He can also control street lights. He can control a whole bunch of stuff. What he's going to do is he's going to turn all the lights to green. And there's the target car right there, marked in blue. And since all the lights are green, there's a big-ass accident in the middle of the road, of course. So you basically used your hacking device to cause an accident to catch your target there. But I assume there's probably a way to catch him inside the art gallery, kill him inside the art gallery. You know, there's probably going to be a brute force approach. I suppose it's kind of like Deus Ex, because you also had a lot of choices on how to handle stuff. In here you just saw a little bit of a bullet time. For those of you who aren't familiar with bullet time, you should be. The bullet time is pretty much when people slow down time and just like shoot and you get this slow-mo effect, whatever. And you also notice something here that made me wonder if the game maybe has a morality system, because you're just rescuing an innocent bystander here.
Get out.
Look at him. Get out and stay low. So he's trying to tell the guy to be safe. And so I'm wondering if there's like a morality system that like you can do good choices, bad choices, good points, bad points, whatever. So that's also intriguing. Now you see a really cool shooting sequence here as he just slides across the cab, shoots this guy twice in the face. And you guys know me, I'm all about shooting people in the face. This is when the game got really action heavy. So you had a slow start and then you just turn into a third-person shooter. There you see a huge ass explosion on the on that gas pump over there. And you also notice, if you noticed just a couple of seconds ago, you saw that he could actually enter any car here. So you can actually enter cars and drive as well. So it kind of becomes like a GTA at that point. And now here is your target. You bust up the window, break his arm, get him out of the car. So that was pretty sweet. I was like, yo, what's up, DeMarco?
This is suicide. You understand that? You kill me, and you'll open a door you'll never close.
Yeah, but
you know what?
the game is just looking really, really awesome, and it's amazing that companies, there are still companies that actually come out with new IPs, because amidst all of the Call of Duties and Call of Duty wannabes, whenever you see something original like this, it actually puts a little bit of faith behind the gaming industry. It makes you think that maybe, just maybe, there's still a little bit of hope for us, and that we're not doomed to a future of just Call of Duties and sequels after sequels after sequels. And I realize that I'm a little bit of a hypocrite when it comes to this, because even though I kind of am bashing on sequels, I love sequels as long as it's from titles I like. I realize this, but I mean, the sequels to the titles that I really enjoy don't come out every single year. Okay, Call of Duty? So yeah, that's pretty much Watch Dogs and New Game Plus. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave me your feedback and let me know if there's any particular game you'd like to see here. This has been Rurikhan with another edition of New Game Plus, and I will see you guys in the next one.